Hello beauty queens, and yes, I'm back with another video. This video will be on this look here, and basically I wanted to recreate this look. I had this look on my last video and I want to show you guys kind of how I achieved the look. It's very simple, and this time I'm going to try something different. I wanted to do like a video where I'm talking through it so you guys could kind of understand like some of the things that I'm doing, and I try to explain, you know, some of the things that you guys may not understand, because I have been seeing like some questionable things, people not understanding certain things and certain language that is used. So I want to kind of explain myself and do just a talk through video so you guys could kind of, you know, so we can talk it out and work through it together, and learn together. If you guys enjoyed this, if you guys like this look and you are interested in seeing how I got the look, make sure you continue to watch. And here is the finished overall view of it. So you guys stay tuned, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Alright everyone, so I have my face already primed and prepped and ready to go, and I also went ahead and did my eyebrows just to save time in the video. So let's go ahead and get started, because this is a talk through. It will be pretty long, so let's go ahead and knock it out. First things first, to go ahead and blend out that concealer a little bit that I used under my eyebrows. I'm going to go ahead and get us an eye primer and just a dab on each lid, and then we're going to go ahead and take that same brush and just blend it in. The next step we're going to do, I'm going to use my NYX or NYX. I'm going to use it, and it's in this color Skin Tone, and we're going to use this as a base, just to keep our eyeshadows from creasing, and it also make those colors pop that we'll use. Okay, and next I'm going to be taking our big fluffy blending brush, and I'm going to use the transition color, and today I'm going to use the color Taupe, and all these colors I'm going to be using from my Lorac Pro palette. And I have to get some more prestige eyeshadows to use, because I've been using up my Lorac Pro palette. So, and I'm going to be using the color Taupe from that palette, and we're just going to put that in our transition color. And all this does is it just makes the eye, it just makes those colors blend together seamlessly. When we're you know, when you're using several different colors, you always need a transition color just to make sure everything's blended out. Okay, next I'm going to take a blending brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, the dollar brushes, and we're going to go into the color Sable, and that's just going to darken up, try to start darkening up our crease a little bit before we put the darkest color down. So we're going to take that and go right there. You're just going to use windshield wiper motions going back and forth. I know you guys get tired of hearing this, but blending is definitely the key to a really good eyeshadow look. Well, overall face look. Just make sure you blend everything together. I have learned that the hard way. So we're just gonna blend that in, and you see how it darkened up the crease area, and basically all it's doing is preparing us for the darker colors that we're gonna use, because you just don't want to go from light into a dark color. So you want to gradually get the effect, you know, have that gradient effect. And lately what I've been doing And I think this is the correct way of doing so. Well, I guess when it comes to makeup, there's no right or wrong way. But lately what I've been doing is prepping my crease first before putting on the lid, and doing the lid last. That way that we can have that vibrant color on the lid. And even when we blend it out, it won't take away from the color that we're going to be placing on the lid. Okay. So once we took the sable and warmed up the lid, we're going to go next. And you can use a pencil brush, a crease brush. I'm going to be using this crease brush here. And I'm going to take the color Espresso, and that's the darkest brown, matte brown in the palette. And of course Sable was matte and Taupe was matte as well. And if you don't know the difference between matte or shimmer colors, say for instance like these colors here, the whole top row is matte and the whole bottom row is shimmer colors. So that's what I mean by matte and shimmer, okay? So what we're going to do is take the color Espresso, which is the darkest matte color in the palette, and we're going to create our darken up the, this is going to be the darkest color for the crease area. So what we're going to do is put it right there where your crease is, and kind of take it down to that V area there. So you're going to take that. Now this color, this right here on my eye, this is gonna be like the darkest area of the eye. So you can kind of ease it up onto the crease, but not too far up. Okay? We're gonna go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye. Put it on the crease, blend it out a little, and then put it there on the V. Now depending on the intensity that you want, this next step, it depends on you. Me, I'm going back into my taupe color and blending everything out together. If you want to, you can go back into the sable and blend it out, but me, I don't want it as dark, so I'm gonna go ahead and use taupe. So I'm gonna dip back into that, and I'm just gonna blend, take my big fluffy brush that I used first, and go ahead and blend all those colors together, but making sure that V stays the darkest color. I will tell you guys, I love my BH Cosmetic palettes, but it just, the only difference to me, this is my personal opinion, is when working with prestige shadows, is that it seems to be easier to blend out. But the BH Cosmetics are also good in blending, but they're buildable, so it just takes you a little longer to get that color payoff that you're looking for. But yet there are still good shadows. So once you get the intensity you want, you can go ahead and stop there. But me, of course, I'm going to be blending out just a little bit more off camera as well, because you don't want to be able to have any harsh lines, because that wouldn't look good. Okay, so our next step, we're going to go into the cream. I'm going to go into the cream, and I might mix a little bit of the white, and these two are matte shadows as well. And you want to get a brush that you use for your brow bone. Me, I'm using just this e.l.f. It's just like a wide shader brush, and I just use this directly on my brow bone. This is all I use this brush for. So I'm gonna mix that white and cream together, and I'm just gonna hit that right there, and then work my way up. Okay, and you can build that a little bit more if you want to, because I mean, as always, you can always go back in and take your fluffy brush and just blend it back out. And I'm gonna do the same thing. You can see like the colors are starting to come together by us adding that highlight to the brow bone. So I'm going to take my fluffy brush without adding any more product and just kind of blend that out just a little bit. Okay, now since we have that all blended out, next I'm going to get a shader brush, and I don't remember where I got this brush from. I want to say it was Walmart, and this set has lasted me forever. And okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and use my shader brush. So you just take your shader brush And I'm going to be going into that color. We'll be going into this color here. And this is a shimmery color. And you want to apply this all over the lid. And you can just make that color as intense as you would like. And once you get the desired color that you would like, again, I'm going to take that big fluffy brush without adding any more product and just blend it over just a little bit more, just to make sure everything is blending together, okay? Since that was our last color that we added. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to be grabbing my favorite liquid liner, which is the NYC. You can get this from Walmart. I've seen it at Walgreens. Just grab your favorite liquid liner or gel liner, and I'm going ahead and do just a small wing liner. And you can do a dramatic, more dramatic if you would like to, whichever way you prefer it. Okay, and when it comes to wing liner, if you don't have the time to take your time and do it, don't do it at all, because I mean, until you get to the hang of it, because it took me forever to get this wing liner down pat. And I noticed if you don't take your time, if you don't have time to do it, don't do it. So you don't want to have all that eyeshadow going on and you didn't take your time to do it, and then, you know, and then I know there's ways to clean it up, so yeah, but just still take your time. So you can tell that that wing liner really pulls the eye look together. Okay, now once you get your liner on, you can go ahead and take your favorite lashes and put them on. If you want to see how I put on my lashes, I do have a video on that as well. So the lashes I've been liking lately are those Kiss lashes. I got mine from Walmart, and these are, they have the number 1 on them, and they look like this before I take them off. So just some natural looking lashes. I said I was going to start doing some more dramatic ones. We'll see though how that goes. And the glue I've been using lately is the Duo glue. And in that video, the key to making sure you put on your lashes properly is allowing that glue to have a chance to dry. So don't rush it, or you'll have a hot mess on your hands if you don't let that glue dry. Right now, while we're allowing our glue to dry, I'm gonna go ahead and get started with my bottom. And basically all I'm going to do to my bottom lash line is I'm gonna go back into that Lorac Pro palette. And before we go into it, we're going to go ahead and add some base to the bottom lash line. First, what we're going to do, we're going to go and take that color Save. Well, first we're going to use that color that we used on our lid. And we're going to take that color and pop it in the middle. Okay. The next color we're going to use is that color. We're going to use the color Espresso. And we're going to put that on the edge and blend it out. Next, we're going to go ahead and add our tear duct to our inner corners. And I'm going to go ahead and use, it's like a goldy looking color, and I'm going to use that in our tear duct area. Always just bring mine up just a little bit more, just so it can look blended into the look, instead of just popping it right there in the middle. I always kind of blend it up and out. Okay. Now our lashes should be dry, so let's go ahead and apply them. Next, you want to go ahead and add your mascara. Alrighty, now let's get started with the face. I already prepped and primed my face, as you know. And if you don't know, this white the white cast that you're seeing on my face is the Milk of Magnesia. So don't be alarmed, it will be covered up by foundation. So this prevents, if you haven't seen my video, I have a video on this and how it has been helping me with my oil control on my face. So yeah, and there's also primers out there that can help you as well. So let's go ahead and get started. And if you haven't already, make sure your hands are clean, because you don't want to, you know, transfer any bacteria from your hands to your face. Also make sure you have your clean brushes ready to go, because again, you don't want to transfer any, you don't have any transfers of any, you know, bacteria or anything like that. So what I'm going to do is, I know you guys heard me raving about this, and I'm going to be using it for this video, is my MAC Studio Fix Fluid. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead, and you don't need much of this at all. I'm going to start working on my right side of my face first. So I'm going to go ahead and do 2 pumps. Forget about your neck. That is a part of your face. You don't want to have your face one color and your neck another color. I'm going to go ahead with the LA Girl, and this color is in Fawn. This is not too dramatic, but it is a little lighter. And we're going to get this and put it right under. And instead of dragging this concealer all the way up, let's focus it directly under the eye and just kind of pull it down. And what I'm going to go ahead and use is my beauty sponge. It is wet, so that's why it's large. So you want it to be wet and soft. That way the product is easy to move around. So we're going to go ahead and mix those two together. And like I said, let's concentrate it under the eye instead of pulling it back. Alrighty, now as soon as that we have everything highlighted, what you want to do is take the same foundation brush that you used earlier, and what we're going to do is just kind of just in circular motion, just blend out everything. That way it's not looking so harsh. My banana powder for my under eye, and for the rest of the face I'm going to be using my MAC mineralized skin finish. And basically I'm going to pour out just a little of this, and I save my candles and I use them for all sorts of things. This was the extra top that I had left over, and it's sanitized and clean good and everything. So I use this and I tap this into here. Okay, and I guess I'm just going to use this little pointy brush today, and we're going to just kind of push it into our under eye concealer where we applied that concealer. So we're basically going to take the product and just push it in. Okay, so now what you're going to do, I'm going to take my MAC mineralized skin finish, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. brush, and my handle broke on it, but still I'm not throwing it away, not yet, not unless the bristles come apart. And what you're gonna do, you're gonna use that, you're gonna do that, and you just want to make sure you are pushing that in, pushing it into the skin just to set everything. And this way you shouldn't have any creasing, and I know it's gonna make that foundation last long. Okay, once we get that all set, we're going to take a big fluffy powder brush and kind of brush off that excess of all those powders. Okay, and once we dust off the excess, we're going to begin to go ahead and contour. So you want to concentrate it here, then drag it. Okay, then you want to do the same to the other side. Concentrate where your side burns and then drag it down. Next we're going to go ahead into our blush, and I'm going to be using this orangey color. I've been loving it lately for the summertime. It looks very bronze looking, so I'm going to go ahead and use that directly on. I'm using that same brush like I said before. I try to use as less brushes as possible. So you can go ahead and take that same brush you contour with and go ahead into your blush, and we're going to press that directly on the cheek and kind of blend it out. Just make sure it's blended out with that contour. And as you notice, it's right below where we highlighted. Okay, then we're going to go ahead and do the same here. Put it on our cheek and blend it. Okay, and now we're going to take that same brush And we're going to grab our highlight. The highlight I'm going to use, and I do have that NYX highlighter as well. And even you can even use that duo I just showed you, the duo. You can actually go in here there and use that highlighter. So let's just go in there, and that way we're only using not too many products. And we're going to use that just to highlight right directly at the highest point of your cheekbones. Okay, you can do the bridge of your nose. I almost forgot to contour my nose for a second. Okay, so let's go ahead and go back in. I'm going to be using one of my angled elf brushes, and I'm going to take that lighter brown color and go ahead and contour my nose with it. And make sure you just blend it out good, because I've had mistakes of not blending it out. Then I see it on camera and I'm like, oh my god. So okay, once we have that good and blended out, okay, our next step, I'm going to take that same big fluffy brush that I used to get off the excess and just kind of blend everything in together. That way nothing looks so harsh and like it's standing out. Okay, go ahead and take your liquid liner, and which I do from all the makeup, it covers up a mole I have right here, and I like my mole right there. So I'm going to go ahead and you just need just a dot. If you want your Marilyn Monroe little dot, you just do just a dot. Okay, I moisturized my lips earlier. If you have any moisturizer left over on your lips, go ahead and wipe that off. I don't have any of it left on there. So now you're going to take your favorite lipstick, and you guys know I've been loving that Viva Glam too. So we're going to go ahead and take that. If you want to use a liner, well, let me go ahead and use a liner today. And I'm going to be using that Jordana pencil I picked up, and it is Baby Berry. So we're going to go ahead and line our lips. And I will tell you, I've lately been loving overdrawing my lips just a little bit. Okay, and if you want to, you can go ahead and fill your lip in with it. And if you wanted to, you could actually wear your liner and put a gloss on top of it. But me, I like a matte finished type of lip. So I'm going to go ahead and put that Viva Glam 2 on top of it. And if you guys forgot that color, it looks like that. So let's go ahead and put that on. And I'm concentrating it in the middle, kind of giving it like a ombre effect. Alright everyone, so that is the finished look, and I'm loving that look. So if you guys recreate this look, and please tag me in it. This was very, very fun. I love doing the talk throughs. I'm gonna have to do this more often. So yeah, if you guys enjoyed the video today, please make sure you subscribe so you can always keep up on the latest videos. Make sure you like as well if you enjoy the videos. Don't like the videos if you don't enjoy them, but if you do so, please thumbs up the video. Also comment down below if you like to see something that I haven't not done yet, and I'll be sure to get around to doing it. That's pretty much it, and I thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have it's Sunday, so you guys have a great and safe week, and I hope you guys enjoyed the upcoming week coming. And if you're going back to school, I wish you the best of blessings for your first week back to school. And until we see each other again, you guys have a blessed and safe day. Thank y'all so much for watching. Big kisses to y'all. Thank you.